Welcome back to another episode of Watch Therapy. Today we have the Seiko SSB333. SSB333 chronograph. Let's take a moment, connect with this fine timepiece. Kind of focusing in on two of my favorite parts of the watch. The strap, which is a dark blue, and the price. Look at that price. This is a watch for any man. It's one of those, I don't really care what the price is, but it just so happens to be $260, and Tick Tock Time Shop might be able to even do better than that. It is for sale. But when I look at that price, and the Seiko strap, I have a Seiko Astron that I bought from Japan with the same, almost the same. I want to say it's the same, it's just black. It's so comfortable. It just feels very supple, very already broken in. This watch got a lot going for it. You know what else has a lot going for it? My G-Shock giveaway. Got a G-Shock here for new subscriber. One new lucky new subscriber in January will get this watch, and I'll show you which one it is here shortly. So please consider subscribing, and that's all you got to do. I do charge $15 just for shipping. If you live in another country, $25. Any guesses? It's a good one. But moving back to this, like I said, strap, very comfortable. Price, very comfortable. It says 100 meters water resistant. I don't know. It's not a screw down crown. I would not go swimming with this or take a shower or anything like that. I think the dark dial, in some ways, I don't like how it matches itself too much. The only thing that pops are these two times, right? The 30-minute timer, and then what's that? The 12-hour timer. But there's texture to it, and I think that's the saving grace. There we go. See over that very nicely over by the Seiko logo. Yeah. Really nice. Really nice. It does have an 8T67 movement. It's a quartz battery movement. Yeah, I just think it's a solid watch overall, the SSB333. I think that dial keeps it humble, but the price makes it a smash hit. Price is a lot of things, right? Especially if you're don't have, millions of dollars to spend on whatever you want. Price does matter. And there's watches where you think, I don't really know if it's worth that. I just don't see how they're charging so much. Because I have heard of another watch with the same movement and it costs less and things like that. Well, this one, I think they could have charged more. I haven't said that about too many watches. Some nice polishing there. Nice pushers. They look bigger on the camera. They're not as big, but they're definitely there. Loomed hands. Yeah, I think you could have charged more. But let's transition to something that we don't charge for, and that is the new subscriber giveaway. Month of January. Inside here is a G-Shock. Oh, not there yet. Frogman. It's the upside down Frogman. There it is. And if you can see down in there, I got the tags. GWF A1000. $800. Gently used by yours truly. And yeah. You can look right here. One thing I usually point out, besides the dual time, it's also solar, of course. Tough solar. It's got the date complication, and then right here in that little wheel, AL, right, that's the alarm, timer, stopwatch, And then days of the week. If you hit this button, this is the mode button. 24-hour clock up there. And this thing, what doesn't it have? Hit that one time. And I've set it, you can set it for any tide in the world. You sync it to your phone. And I've set it for a tide back in New England, back in Maine where I'm from. And when it gets to the top like that, that means it's high tide. And then this is the outgoing tide. You can see maybe a little tiny arrow pointing down there, and that's dead low tide. And then it loops back up. So it's high tide right now. They call it maybe even slack tide, right? It's just sort of in between tides. Great watch. I just hope you like my channel anyway, but I wanted to do something to kind of appreciate all of you, and this is it. You have a chance. You got nothing to lose. It's big boy. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist. I think some people don't care how big it is. It's G-Shock and it's in your face, and that's what they want. That's fine. As you can see, it's quite thick. So I have right around a 7-inch wrist, and well, that's what I got, and fits really well. I wouldn't go down much more than 6 1/4, 6 1/2, maybe even. 6 1/4 is fine, but anything smaller than that, I personally, that's just opinion. You can wear it if you have a 5-inch wrist or a 2-inch wrist, but I think it just looks silly if you get something, down to a 6-inch wrist. But hey, enter and see what happens, and if you don't like it, that's fine. If you happen to win. Real nice. Quality piece. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Watch Therapy. Have a great rest of your day.